Sí, sí, sonido. 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 Sí, sí, sonido.
Other characters that pop up. So it's a little bit more straightforward for us. I think really Jim is the great sort of he's the center of everything. So he has to know TV. There's a bunch of other characters that pop up. So it's a little bit more straightforward for us. I think really Jim is the great sort of he's the center of everything. So he has to know everything that we're doing in features, everything that's happening in TV, and everything funnels to him. And I think that's great that we have this guy who sort of knows the world better than anybody, who can sort of look at it and kind of go and come up and say, wouldn't it be great if Ezra showed up when met Grant and like
I'd love to help you with it by surprising you with what I can do, but I have to focus on what I'm doing over here and do the best job I can while you get over your expectation of what people can do. I can't be bothered. And I want to always be a part of the voice of change in as big of a way as I can, but also not let that get in your head. Which you don't really think about until you start trying to design it. And the fighting is, like I said, headbutting and so getting into what they would do, what competition would be, how it would work, and what kind of clothing they would wear. It's not unlike you and how you dress and the things that you design, where it's like they don't need to be sexed up in an inconvenient way, but they also wouldn't not care about what they look like. They'd also care and have ownership in what they're thinking, that what they're putting on is both functional and cool. It's a fun thing to try to represent an entire world in this incredible tribe of Amazons. It reminds me of the kind of sports I've watched you do. So that makes me so happy.
Stay in touch. I love this whole conversation.
I
really
do.
We're in the same home.
I know. And I mean it when I say, like, it's so funny, because I really do sit around and talk about what Amazons are and what Wonder Woman is. And you literally are out there in this world walking around, like, demonstrating it all the time. And that's what's so cool, is like being the director of it. Sometimes people will say, I've never seen a movie like that before. And I'm like, yeah.
Wow, I had no idea Venus was such a huge DC fan like us. Not only do we here in the DC fandom want to know what you out there in the fanverse think, but we also want to know what you can do. We asked and you didn't disappoint. You sent in the best of your best cosplay and fan art, and here just a sample of the amazing talents out there in the DC fandom.